Joined by Seattle Thunderbird forward Reid Schaefer, first round pick of the Edmonton Oilers. That's got to sound pretty good, doesn't it, Reid? 32nd overall. Take me through the moment in Montreal when you heard your name called.
Yeah, absolutely. I was kind of sitting there anxiously through the first 31 picks, and then when pick 32 came around and I heard my name called, it was definitely a dream come true. Obviously, you dream of being drafted into the NHL at a young age, so for that to become a reality, it was definitely a dream come true and just something I'll never forget.
To
But yeah, it was awesome to spend that day with the family and friends, and yeah, it was very exciting.
tell you what, the Oilers had made a move and had just acquired that pick. And when you saw Edmonton come up on the board, I know you're an Edmonton area guy, Spruce Grove. Were you kind of thinking to yourself, maybe this might be it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I had some good talks with them at the draft and good meetings with them before that. So when it came to pick 32, I thought there was a good chance of me getting picked, and ended up being me. So definitely very relieving and exciting.
Tell me a little bit, about your kind of personal history. You're an Edmonton guy. I can imagine you've kind of grown up watching the Edmonton Oilers. So, it's a pretty unique experience for you. I'd have to imagine to have been drafted by your hometown team.
Yeah, obviously, to be drafted by your hometown team, it's a dream come true. Obviously, I've been rooting for Edmonton since I was a little kid. So, for me to be part of the organization, it's just so surreal and a dream come true. So I'm excited to get things going.
Last time we spoke, Reid, we were talking all about all of the Edmonton area players on your Seattle team that were in the WHL Championship Series. And, when you look back on the run that you guys had, making it to Game 6 of the league final here, how much do you think that run and the success that you guys had this season played into four of you guys being picked at the NHL draft?
Yeah, I think that playoff push that we had was huge for us. We had a really deep team and a really good team, and we made it far. And I think that brought a lot more attention to us draft eligible players, and I think it definitely benefited us come draft time. I think we got to showcase our skills and all that stuff during the playoffs, and yeah, it was awesome.
I know you guys are losing some pieces for next year. I mean, notably Sveikovsky, Rabinski, Godfrey to age out, and potentially some guys going pro as well. But I mean, how much does that run and that this past season for you guys, for those of you who are eligible to come back next year, how much does that kind of get you amped up in terms of what next season could bring to the table here?
Yeah, it's exciting. Obviously, we had a decently young team this year. So for those young guys to get that experience, it's huge. Not a lot of guys in this league have that playoff experience. So for them to have those 25 games, it's huge. So going into next year, it'll be very beneficial, and I think we're gonna have another crack at a WHL championship. So I'm just excited to get next season going.
You took part in Oilers development camp here this past week on the heels of being drafted. So it's been a pretty busy month of July for you, and we'll get to what lies ahead in a moment. But take me through that experience and kind of getting to wear the Oilers sweater for the first time in a camp scenario and kind of learning a little bit about the organization.
Yeah, dev camp was awesome. Obviously, a learning experience, just kind of soaking in the experience, just getting to know the guys and the coaching staff. That was a main focus, and yeah, just trying to meet some new faces and get to know them a bit. But overall, it was just trying to soak in all the knowledge that they were giving us and just what it takes to become a pro. So
You're one of a couple of Seattle Thunderbirds who are going to be in Calgary next week, too. World Junior Camp for the 2023 tournament. When you heard that you were part of the group that was going to take part in this summer camp, what was your reaction, and how excited are you to kind of go and strut your stuff here down in Calgary next week?
yeah, obviously, when I heard the news from my head coach there, it was definitely very exciting. To put on that Maple Leaf jersey, it's a dream come true, and obviously you dream of that as a little kid as well, watching the World Juniors around Christmas time. That's kind of what you dream of, and to play for your country, that's something huge. So when I heard my name invited to this camp, it was a dream come true, and now I just want to prove myself come to that camp.
Last one for you, Reid, as we look ahead through the rest of the summer here and you get prepared for first a Thunderbirds camp and then an Oilers training camp here coming up in September. What are some of the things that you're going to be working on this summer with respect to, trying to take your game to another level here in 2022-23?
Yeah, I really want to focus on my skating and my explosiveness. I think just getting stronger and faster is a big key to my game. So if I can do that, I think it'll become with a lot of success. And I just want to impress people come Seattle camp and the Oilers camp. So I just want to continue to keep turning heads and just push myself to be the best I can. And yeah, just hopefully prove people wrong.